Okay, I'm gonna show you 3 official 27s in FMC without insertions. So one of them is from Medan Open, and the other two are from Singapore Cube Championship. So we're gonna start with the Medan Open one first. So this is a scramble. I'll probably put it in the description or something. So I started on the inverse, and which looks like this. And straight away I see this edge and center at this pair. So UB prime makes this pair. And then I see this and this, which can be paired up with RU2, and that creates 2 squares, right? So in order to continue this, I'm gonna switch to normal. So switching to normal. Alright, so the normal scramble looks like this, and so there's one square here and the other square, and I did B2 to solve this, and then there's this pair right here, there's this edge right here that I can insert, like that. So that's 8 moves to this 2x2x3, which is pretty good. Then I switch back to inverse. Alright, so back on the inverse, I decided to do EO at this point. So I have 4 bad edges. They are here, like these 4. And there was really only one EO that I could try without destroying any pairs. That was like, so it goes like this. I orient these 2, and then I cancel into orienting these 2, like that, which gives me this pair and this switch, so I can go straight into that, like that. And at this point I initially attempted to solve the F12 like this, and then I looked around and I realized, hey, the red is here. I have this F12 case, which gives me a last layer skip. It's actually a pairs commutator. Yeah, this one. It's a pairs commutator, so that's cool. Alright, this is the next solve at Singapore Cube Championship. Alright, so initially I see no blocks in this scramble, so I thought it would probably be a good idea to try to do EO. So my bad edges were here, like these 4, right? These 4, which can be set up like this: D prime R D, that puts all 4 of them in front, and F prime to orient these 4 edges, and it creates a pair. So in order to make this the 2x2x2 block, first I solve this edge, then this, and this. F2 it creates that block, and I switched to, okay, initially I tried to do this, I tried to make this square because there's this pair U2 R U2 B2, but that didn't give any good continuation, so I tried to switch to inverse. And actually I was gonna make the same block on inverse, so I'm gonna add a B2 pre-move as well, because the block would be a B2 off. Alright, so B2 pre-move. Alright, so with the B2 pre-move, you can start to see this block over here. So U2, B2, U2, B2, easy enough. Then I saw this pair and this edge, so R2, U, R2 to connect them. And then as I was solving this block, partway through I saw this, so I immediately just cancel into that, which gives me a pseudo F2L. And this might be hard to see, but it's actually a sune last layer. Alright, so if I solve the sune like this, I would need to undo. After finishing the sune, I need to do an AUF, and then I undo the pre-move, right? But if I did the AUF first, and then I did the sune, it cancels into the pre-move, saving me one move. So that was 27. Okay, the last solution came from the third solve of Singapore's Cube Championship. And I started on the inverse. Alright, so just like first turn, I solved this F2 block over here, but instead of going for the 2x2x2, I decided to switch to normal. So let me just do that. Alright, so F2. Okay, so the normal looks like this, and I solve this and this, so I'm gonna connect them. Then I'm gonna make a 2x2x2 block with this square and this edge, like this, and then finally make this, which leaves me with 6 moves with a 2x2x3. So that's really good. And it also gives me 3 pairs, but on the normal scramble I couldn't do much with them. So I'm gonna switch. Alright. Alright, so I've switched back, and immediately I see this and this, so I can connect them like that. There are a few ways to continue making the square from here. I could do F2 R, but that destroys this, so I decided to do F prime R instead, which saves this pair. And then when I solved it, it gave me this. So okay, initially I tried doing this. You make the pair, do that, and insert the pair, which gives me a pi PLL skip. I think that was like 30 moves or something, but I decided to switch back to normal to try to see if I can find something better. Okay, so back here, this pair is already made instead of just not having to make a move, so it's already made. And I decided to try to use, and I inserted a pair by using this F2L algorithm, like this, and I get this last layer case, which is just F double stack C, right? But I noticed that the last move of the inverse part was a U move, so instead of doing this, then AUFing, again, if I did the AUF first, then I did F prime, which is actually a U prime, it cancels one move into the inverse part. So instead of getting a 28, I get a 27.